Wednesday. Let me know if this even looks okay or if it just looks absolutely rubbish. It's not an April Fool. I really wish it was. I really wish this was an April Fool. I want to see what this looks like on actual YouTube. Yeah, okay. I need to tweet about this a second. So I'm streaming, sort of. You can't even upload a proper thumbnail, hence the stupid face. Am I being held hostage? No, I was gonna go. So I'm basically in Western Supermare. I was gonna go and do this from the P. What the fuck? The pier. Oh my god. Hang on, let me just check. Yeah, so I'm on my phone. I don't have a tripod or anything, so I'm going to just hold it. It's kind of like the car park. Honestly, I can't even tell you the morning I've had. I had a couple of beers last night, so I thought I'm streaming today. I got up and I went for a walk. That was all fine. I get here, I tested the internet in this room yesterday for stream, and it was absolutely fine. And then this morning it's just gone to shit. And the problem is when you ask someone in here, why is the internet slow? They think it's fine because they're just doing like emails and stuff. They're not trying to stream. So yeah, it's pretty annoying. You can hear me, right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's not a must for you to stream. You would have wedding day stream, yeah. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, so I've done my transfers. I have done Saka to Fernandez and Gabriel to Luke Shaw for a -4. I'm tempted to get Salah for a -12 and get rid of Kane, but I don't think I'm going to. It's too much stress now to think about it. The one thing that's playing on my mind, by the way, I don't know if you can hear that. There's like an event going on here, so there's loads of people setting stuff up outside. I should really just go and do this on the seafront. Yeah, Haaland possibly being out for this week, and then possibly, I guess he could be out for next week as well, right? So that's something I'm thinking about. Could I make another move this week to block Haaland next week and then just try and not worry about it? Probably not. So I'm probably going to have to just stick with the plan and save the money for Haaland. And if he's not back next year, I'll do something else instead. This is like the wedding day stream, but on the wedding day stream I had the proper setup. The internet was fine. Today it's shit. I don't usually swear, but it's really wound me up. The whole point of coming here was that I could stream. I'm checking the internet speed now. It was like 160 meg upload. Yeah, it's just rubbish today in comparison. I don't know why. Maybe more people are using it. No, mobile hotspot doesn't work. It's not quick enough. I've tried that already. Next year is crazy. What did I say? This is something completely different. It is, for sure. I've also got to get back to some Patreon people, I think. I've got my laptop in front of me just in case we get any last minute news, because obviously Haaland is potentially out. Sorry, I'm just having to write to people. I wish I had a freaking tripod for this thing. Without the background effects, you get to see my shit. Look, it's a meeting room. There's all my crap over there. So I can show you around. Right? So when I got here, this space here was just 2 tables. And so one table is over here with all my crap on. So we've got my wallet, my key card to get into this office. We've got my bag, this carrier bag from Tesco that was carrying all my camera equipment. And then it's all set up. I don't know what I can show you here. But look, it's all set up here. It's all set up. I had everything ready to go. Henry or Zinchenko to Shaw. I guess Zinchenko, right? Would you do Gabriel, Saka and Odegaard to Mac 10, Fernandez and Shaw from -8? Yep. If you're being held hostage, say Solanke captain, we will help you. No, I'm not going to captain Solanke. I have thought about bringing him in, though. Other supermarkets are available, yeah. I've actually got another carrier bag here. It's not for a supermarket, though. Oh, I've lost that. That'd be bloody typical for today, wouldn't it? Well, there was another carrier bag. There was a WH Smith carrier bag. By the way, for everyone putting in super chats, I don't have a good way to track them on my phone, so I'd really just be careful about sending them. If it's not one that's like £5 or more, it doesn't show up for me. They give you a celebrity guess, right? Hell no. Captain is Rashford. Is Everson 100% the number one goalkeeper now? I mean, I suspect he's going to start the next couple of games. How many starts after that, we'll have to wait and see. So it's a little, I think with Steele and Everson, it's like a bit of a risk, right? Thoughts on bringing in Martinez if you can't afford Shaw? It's okay, but it does feel like quite a bit of a downgrade, to be honest. I think he probably is the next best option, though, just because of his price. I just need to quickly check something here. Memories from the car stream, yeah. This is more entertaining than normal. I don't think it is. This is the best stream of the year. I can't. Part of me wants to just go and walk out to the seafront, but the problem is it's very windy, so the sound would be awful. I could just go and do a stream through Weston-super-Mare. Why not? Also, I'm kind of worried now where my WH Smith bag is. Like, why would it be gone? I can't think what I did with it. I'm not held hostage. I'm not held hostage, but I am raging. I just need to answer this. Would I do Martinelli to Barnes or Maddison -4? If you... Haaland... Hang on, I'm going to put the phone... You're going to have to look at the ceiling a sec. Hi. How was the ceiling? Got a hell of a big nose, yeah? Massive. Thanks for letting me know that. I can't tether to the laptop, I'm afraid. Gavin, Madison Havertz... I can't... Madison Havertz in for Saka Haaland -4. Maybe. I guess it depends if you want Haaland back next week, right? Because if Haaland's fit for next week, everyone's going to want him. I'll tweet my team. Yeah, there's no... I'll tweet it now because I can't show it here. You're gonna have to look at the ceiling again while I tweet about it quickly though. Hang on a sec. Hang on a second. Look, here's my microphone. This is the microphone that I should be using. Right now, look, I've even got like multiple batteries ready. I was ready for this stream. Hang on. It's my bottle of Oasis. I'm just going to tweet my team now so you can see it. Here's my team. What am I doing? What have I done? I've done Gabriel, Saka to Shaw, Fernandez, -4, probably keeping Rashford captain, bench, boost, active, boom. There we go. What I should do is, there's a bunch of people here setting up an event. I should go and ask them some FPL questions. I don't even have a clue. Don't need to read this. Great work. Thank you, Mar. Thank you. BAFTA Awards just gave me a ring. You're a contender. This is so bad. Like, there's 4,000 of you watching. You should just go and watch someone who's doing this properly. You should just go and watch someone who's doing this properly. I feel like this is not helpful whatsoever. The only good thing for me is... The only good thing for me, my team's kind of set, so I'm not even stressed about the team. I've just been stressed about setting this up. Let's see, can't believe the amount of people transferring out Saka. So many going to get burnt. Who to captain? I've gone for Rashford, but I got to be honest. Since I've tweeted my team like a couple of minutes ago, I'm now thinking he's yellow flagged. Should that put me off a little bit? Remind people to double check their bench boost is active. Yeah, you've got to have that little white and blue line around your team for it to be active. So just make sure it is, because it doesn't look very obvious. Is Maddison a decent captain? Yeah, I think my favourite captains are still Rashford, because I'm pretty sure he's going to play. What if he's had a genuine issue, though? That's the only worry. But I think I'm going to say Rashford, then the Brighton midfielders, then Fernandes or maybe Maddison. I'm in Western Supermare in this lovely meeting room. This lovely meeting room. This would have been much better if I'd gone and done it from the Grand Pier, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it in front of so many people. Can I get a shout out for my mate Jackson? He loves your streams so much, and the group chat would get a laugh if you did. Shout out to Jackson. Is that my friend Jackson? Should I take a -4 to move Saka onto Salah? You could do. I quite like Salah this week, especially because no one's really looking to do him. Get him in. Good long-term pick. Best Haaland 1 week punt if I already have Watkins and Tony. I guess forward 1 week punt. Maybe Havertz. You want a double game week player, right? I think Havertz is the only one you can probably rely on playing twice with good fixtures. Maybe Isak, but I think I'd rather go for Havertz, to be honest. Shaw, Bruno, Maddison and Isak for Gabriel, Saka, Odegaard -12, or don't take Kane out and just do a -8. Well, if you can afford to do those moves without taking Kane out, then that's probably what I would do. But if you can't, then yeah, that's an okay -12. Looking at the fixtures and realising most of my players are playing against each other. Yeah. But like, for example, for Man United, I get what you mean. But that doesn't really matter. There's not much you can do about that. Saka's going nuts today. Felix is a good pick. I just think I'd go for Haaland because of penalties. That's basically it. The latest on Haaland is there was a thing that Focal tweeted about. I don't know that person he's mentioning, so they may or may not have good information. But there is like rumours that he's out, but I really don't know. Why sell Zinchenko instead of Henry Me, since we are hoping they concede both games? Yeah, but that's not the way to... you could look at it like that. But the way to look at it is, who do you think is going to score more points, Henry or Zinchenko? It doesn't matter that you want them to concede because you've got attackers against them. So the reason I would keep Henry is a bit cheaper and you get a double game week this week. But if you want to keep Zinchenko, honestly. Press the like button if you watching the live stream. Yes, do that. You should do that. So as I've spoken about many times this week, if I want Haaland next week, I had to keep Odegaard. Is it worth playing Saka over Tony due to yellow card risk? No, probably not. Are we really risking the Rashford captain? I don't know. Ever since I tweeted it, I got a bit panicked. So I don't know. What I will say is I'm open to changing my captain. So don't think just because I've tweeted Rashford that I will stick to that. If I fancy going for someone else, then I will. But the thing is, I'll only be able to switch it to Matoma. So I don't know. Celebrate the first super chat from John. Woo! That's what YouTube tells me. Could I bench boost with 9 double game week players? Yes, it all depends on your bench. And are you going to be able to get another one later on? Surely you want to captain a penalty taker? Usually, yeah. I think the problem is the only penalty taker in my team with the double game week is Fernandes. And I guess Antonio and Watkins, to be fair. But I kind of want to go for a midfielder. I'm going to go for Rashford, I think. It's kind of close. Honestly, I genuinely think if you are in a little bit of doubt about Rashford, it's not like he's up here and everyone else is down here. It's much closer than that. So if you don't want to go for Rashford captain, you should just not go for Rashford captain, honestly. Just go for a Brighton midfielder, go for Fernandes, go for Maddison, go for Salah if you want to. It ain't that bad. It's not that bad to go somewhere else. Go for someone else, I should say. Listening to Phoenix while reading the comments. I'm not in jail, no. I'm in a lovely office space that has rubbish internet. Imagine that. You got an office space and you got rubbish internet. They had good internet yesterday. I just did a speed test on my laptop and it wouldn't even work. Yeah, yesterday it was like 200 download, 200 upload. Now it's 10 download. Something really got messed up. Maybe this is the way. Maybe this is the new. Maybe I'm setting a new trend now for FPL streamers. This is how you do it on your mobile phone. You joined in the group. Yeah, I think Rashford will be fine, but he might not be. I don't think I can do like captaincy polls and stuff on this. It's rubbish. Is this why I don't usually do it like this? Yeah, okay, so I've just done a test now on my laptop. My download speed is 8.33. It was 160 or something yesterday. And my upload speed is 2.1. 2.1! Maddison March, captain. Palace away is a tricky fixture. I'd probably go for March over Maddison, I think. The only thing I will say about Maddison, he might be on penalties. There is a chance he's on penalties. Yes, Si. This is great iPhone. Yeah, see, this is a great iPhone. It's a good job I got this iPhone because who knew that miles down the line I'll be doing a stream on it. It really picks up my shiny forehead. I'm glad I got it. Rami, member for 18 months. Thank you very much. Saka to Bruno Fernandes as part of a -12. I've done Saka to Fernandes for -4, so I would do that. Any last minute news? Not that I've seen, Alex. Hope you're doing good. I was enjoying my time away until this freaking internet crap happened. I was even saying last night, I was like, oh, maybe this means I can do this more often now. Well, this is going to put me off a lot. FPL tomorrow, Maddison captain, let's go. Good luck. Sorry this one has been so stressful. Props for working around it and not canning it. Yeah, I don't like canning deadline. Like, deadline streams are great, right? We love deadline streams. So I don't want to can it completely, but I am annoyed by it, but there's not much I can do about it now. I've tweeted my team, right? So I'm not going to keep repeating what the whole team is, but I've basically got Kepa, Chilwell, Trippier, Estupinian, Luke Shaw, Mitoma vice captain, Rashford captain, Fernandes, March, Watkins, Tony. Bench boost is Raya, Kane, Odegaard, Botman. Basically. And I am definitely bench boosting, no doubts about that. I've made my moves, no doubts about that. The only thing up for grabs is like Rashford captain, but I feel like I'm just going to go through with it. Excuse me, I don't think there's enough to kind of put me off doing it. One thing I do need to invest in is a tripod for this phone so that I don't have to hold it, so that I can be typing at the same time. Keeping Bomo or getting Ian Nacho. I would keep him Bomo, to be honest, because he's nailed to play. And if Tony gets suspended, he'll be on. If Tony gets suspended, he'll be on penalties in Bomo, and his minutes probably go up a little bit. We love your phone. You can just show your computer screen from the phone. That is true. Yeah, I could just do that. Yeah, I can actually. Hang on. Can I just flip? I just want to make sure I've not got. Make sure I've got nothing dodgy on my laptop. Which I don't. Why is there any reason why I can't show you this screen? No, I don't think so. Let's see. Ooh, that's the team. There you go. So we got Kepa, Chilwell, Trippier. Look at the quality of this, by the way. It's freaking great. That's my team. Rashford captain. So I'm not like messing around. I've done Shaw and Fernandes in for Gabriel and Saka. So there we go. It's done. Joshua, 28 months member. Thank you very much. Pinnock to Chilwell, Tony to Isaac, Felix for -8. I guess I would only do the Tony move if you really need the cash. I think otherwise I would keep him and just do Pinnock to Chilwell, personally. Alex member for 7 months. Saka to March for a hit. I would want my full quota of Brighton players, I think, especially if you're free hitting in Game Week 32. Why is your main phone camera quality lower than the selfie? It's not, right? Look. Like, this is normal. This is normal. It's just because it's looking at a computer screen. So it's not very good. That is all. that is all. Early team news. I'm expecting Team News and Tix to tweet about. I'm expecting Team News and Tix to tweet about Man City. Usually has it right. So I'm expecting them to tweet about Haaland. I'm waiting to hear back from my Arsenal guy as well, just in case there's anything from Arsenal. Although I think most people have already made their transfers, so it probably doesn't matter a huge amount. Which Brighton player to captain? I would probably say I still think Matoma might be better than McAllister, but he's playing so well in this number 10 position. On penalties, I feel like you go for McAllister, but I really like Matoma. So I'll just say McAllister, then Matoma, then March last. But I hope March smashes them all. Nathan, he's 12k. Very nice. Done one free transfer. How far do you think I'll go up because of everyone's hits? I'm not sure, to be honest. A good bit, but obviously that's not really the way to look at it, though. You shouldn't not. I don't think you need to take hits. I think I saw your team in Discord and it was really good. But obviously, if you need to take the hit, you need to take the hit. It doesn't really matter what everyone else is doing. I can confirm I'm not captured. We want more phone streams. The problem is less people tune into them, unfortunately. Like, we're on like 6k, which is great, but if this was a regular stream, I'd probably be on about 10k, I reckon. Blink if you need help. I don't need help. I probably need to not keep rocking on this chair, though. It's not going to be good for my back. Salah over Bruno to cover Liverpool attack. The only reason that I didn't do Salah in instead of Bruno, really, I feel like Bruno's next two fixtures are pretty good. And also, I wouldn't have had the money to get Haaland back. I'm probably not going to watch any of the matches today. I probably won't be. I don't know. Might be able to catch some of the City match. Some of it. But I've got no Haaland if he starts. I've got no Salah. If Salah does really well in the first game, I'm going to regret not just getting him in from -12. Also, I've got some Oasis, right? They do sell this in Ireland, but you don't really get it in many places. Whereas in England, they've always got it. I love it. Hang on a sec, need to type again. Bruno or McAllister? I think if you're only having one for the next few fixtures, I'd actually probably rather go Bruno. But long term, I guess you probably want both. You just ordered Oasis. Oasis is great. Rest your phone on the laptop. I could do that. Oh, Jesus. That didn't work very well. Yeah, that kind of works. Then it's harder to see. It's harder to see the questions there. Madison or Mac 10 captain? I'm going to say Mac 10. Definitely on penalties, right? I don't. I guess if Haaland's definitely out, there's more of a chance he misses. I'm going to pick this up still. We had him. There's more of a chance he misses Southampton just because. Do you know what I mean? This injury must be a proper thing. But you'd also think. And also, I guess you could frame it that he's more likely to miss Southampton because they won't want to risk him ahead of a Champions League game. But also, Pep talks a lot about rhythm, right? So if he misses out on Liverpool, but he's fit for Southampton, they'll probably give him a run out to get fit to be ready for the Champions League game, right? I don't know. It's hard to know for sure. I'm kind of keeping my options open. I think my backup plan, if we get to next week and Haaland's not available, is to roll a transfer if possible, and then in game week 31. I will do Tony downgrade to a cheap forward. If I've got enough transfers and enough players for this, I haven't actually checked it because Tony could be suspended anyway. Tony to a cheaper forward, and then Odegaard to Salah, and just skip Haaland until game week 34. That could be an option. Is triple Brighton midfield too crazy? I don't think it's too crazy because they're all great in their own right. I just feel like it blocks you from a player you probably want later on. I'm disappointed in your recommendations from a few weeks ago. You, in capital letters, led me to importing Nyonto, and what a disaster that was. Never donating again. Fierce. That is a shame. That is a shame. I like the U in capital letters. Getting Salah in, so Kane to either Isak or Havertz. I think I would get Isak. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, actually. I think in the short term, Havertz might be better. I just like the fact that Newcastle got a decent enough double later and he's a bit cheaper. I actually think Havertz is probably the better option, to be honest. No kidnapping, don't panic. Last minute transfer from Odegaard to Barnes on the cards. I don't think so. Like, it's basically will Odegaard out, will Barnes, I could even do Maddison if I don't want to get Haaland back in next week. But I've got to get rid of him later on anyway, so I don't know. There is part of me that just wants another double game weeker in. But I don't think so. I think this is the plan. I'm probably going to stick to it. We'll see. I might regret it. I might look back and think I should have gone for more double game week players, but tis what it is. I think I just end up keeping Mr. Odegaard. I've got 12 double game week players and it seems low. Well, I've got 13, so I've only got one more. You actually brought in an Arsenal player this week. That sounds mad. Captain Matoma or March? I would go for Matoma over March. Am I tempted, to get Barnes in? Not really. Yeah, Praz loves Barnes. As brought in Maddison. Yeah, he was always bringing in Maddison. I'll tell you, that happens in FPL, right? You think of a move, and it's happening. The part of your brain knows it's happening. The other part just hasn't caught up with that. I'm captaining Rashford as it stands, yeah. -8 for Shaw and Bruno. Yes, potentially. I think they're good long-term options. I will say there's a part of me that just thinks, am I a bit blinded by how good the fixtures look for the rest of the season? Is it going to end up being a good move? But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Ward out for a hit. If yes, then who? I mean, it depends, right? If you need a double game week player for this week, that's cheap, you could go Steele or Everson. If you've got the money and you're free hitting in 32, I quite like De Gea. Saka to Barnes from -4 to do Tony to Haaland next week. I quite like that, yeah. Wedding day car stream vibes. The thing is, the wedding day stream, I had the proper laptop, right? Everything worked. Whereas this time, it ain't working. It is not working. It's so freaking annoying. The problem is where I am, they probably don't get many people that need good upload speed. So if you come in and work on here and you're just doing like a Zoom call or an email and sending emails, it's fine. Haaland, J or nay? I like to start or to keep or to get rid of or what? I don't know if Team News and Tix is tweeting about getting the Man City team. Jeez, I'm even trying to. All right. That's not spam, yeah? Let me just get rid of you. Oh. Nick Pope, question mark. I didn't actually see all the press conferences yesterday, but I think he's fine, isn't he? Is that what you're asking me? Is he going to be fine? Safe to captain Rashford, you reckon? Safe enough that I'm probably going to do it. I'm looking on Fantasy Football Scout to see the predicted lineups. Yeah, they got Pope in goal. Do an hour on to Fernandez and Kane to Isak. Would you take a hit to get Rashford for Martinelli, even if I'm not captaining him? Yeah, I think so. Would I take a stroll up to the pier? Maybe. I've already gone for a walk this morning. When you know you've made it 6,000 people watching you streaming a sauna in your pants. Hope you're all having a good break. Thanks. I can confirm that I have pants on. I've got jeans on. Jeans, so we're good. This time, anyway. Madison, Fernandez, Estepinian for Zinchenko, Martinez, Saka for -8. Yes. I think there's a chance that Salah might outscore Fernandez. Like, if you're not free hitting in 32, I would definitely get Salah. If you're free hitting in 32, I feel like I would probably go Fernandez. Alex, Gabriel, Saka, Odegaard and Kane out for sure. Bruno, Salah and Mbommo -12. Mbommo because I wouldn't have funds for Haaland next week in case of going Isak. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. I quite like that -12. There is part of me that wants to do it, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to check most of the results today, so maybe I should just do something crazy like a -12 and then hope for the best. Brennan Johnson starting both games. Let me see if he's in the predicted lineup. I mean, if he's fit, you'd assume he'll start, but I don't know if he's in the predicted lineup here. Yeah, he's in the predicted lineup. Let me see. Johnson was also described as not back to full fitness, but we heard similar noises ahead of game week 28 and he started. So Scout have got him starting. So you'd hope if he starts this one, he'll start the next one, but I guess it's not guaranteed. Okay, so Team News and Tick said, hopefully I will be useful tomorrow. But he hasn't tweeted anything. He's probably going to put it, usually he does it at like 10:45. Rumour is Haaland is started. Rumour from who? It wouldn't be that surprising, would it? Damn, I love that Oasis. I want to get sponsored by Oasis. Thoughts on Captain McTominay? Probably wouldn't do that. I can't give you Haaland news. I don't have any news about Haaland. I'm waiting like everyone else to see what happens. Ward versus Everson. I presume that Everson will start. But like the next game. After that, who knows? Who knows? It's a bit of a risk, but it might be worth taking if you don't need a goalkeeper. If you can just bench him most of the time anyway. Will Reece James play? Presumably will, but hard to know for sure. And obviously, even if he does play this, I think the thing with Chelsea is they've obviously had a bit of a break. So I think they'll go pretty full strength against Villa. And then you're going to have to do the same against Liverpool, right? So he might even start twice. Am I worried about Man United that Man United players will be bad as last time without Casemiro in the midfield? From memory, they were awful. Not really. It's a long-term move anyway, right? So it's not, I don't know. I'm not... I feel like some weeks I really stress about my transfers. This is not one of them. I feel like kind of fine with it, to be honest. Already done Zinchenko and Saka to Shaw and Bruno from -4. Should I also do Odegaard to McAllister for -8? I would do that, yeah. I would get me McAllister in. Duncan, how's it going? Raya Pinnock to Steele or Estepinian in. Steele equals money, can be benched, have to play Esther against Spurs. Similar points, etc. Allows me to eventually have a 3 million plus Bruno. Gabriel Saka to Shaw, Bruno. Gabriel Saka to Shaw, Bruno. I mean, I've done it. I think I would rather have Raya and Estepinian, to be honest, longer term, as long as it lets you do everything else you need to do. Captain Matoma, Tony. You can't captain Tony. You could get suspended for the second game. Too much of a risk, to be honest with you. Sorry I missed it. Where are you? So I'm away at the moment, visiting family. And so I'm in a meeting room that's supposed to have really good internet, but it has shite internet, and so I'm on my phone instead. Oh, I gotta be honest, I'm very tired as well. So probably don't take anything I'm saying as fact. Everson finger injury, according to who? Where have you seen that? If it hasn't come from Sam Martin, I'm not interested. All right, this is team news and ticks time. See if he's. You have to go on Instagram. I don't know if I can. Thing is, I'm on my phone, so I don't know if I can go on Instagram without shutting the stream off. So, what battery do I have left? Oh, I got loads. This is an iPhone after all. I remember when people would call me mad last season for picking Mac as a differential. What a World Cup win can do. It's not really anything to do with the World Cup. It's to do with where he's playing. Like, McAllister's not a good pick if he's playing like as a midfielder, but when he's playing as number 10, happy days. I fully understand that I can hotspot my phone, but the internet is not good enough. I don't want to go too much into the details, but when you do a stream like this on your phone, the internet speed required. Like, I'm using the Wi-Fi that I'm trying to stream on the laptop with, but the upload speed you need to do a stream like this is not the same as doing it from a laptop. Was on the Leicester forum. Yeah, it's hard to kind of believe anything right now. From anyone. Use your shoe as a holder for the phone. Wish me luck going with Salah as my captain. Good luck. The team that I've shown you on Twitter is Syria. I hate April Fools, honestly. It's just so rubbish. People just make rubbish jokes that's very clearly not real. The one that was good was Focal's April Fools was pretty good. It looks like he caught quite a few people, and it was kind of realistic as well. Please don't spam. I'm not gonna answer your question. Thoughts on Bowen? I think Bowen or Ings or something like that could be quite good, especially if you're not free hitting 32. iPhone's not that hot. Altara or Gakpo for 29? Altara, I guess. Gakpo's probably not going to start both, is he? You'd assume. Nearly 7,000 people watching. Make sure to give the stream a like. Why not? Saka and Zinchenko to Fernandez and Shaw, or Saka and Martinez to Fernandez and Madison. All three, if you can still afford your moves after this. Otherwise, I would just get Shaw and Fernandez, I think, and just keep Martinelli. Am I streaming live from FPL Towers? No. I've not seen any Haaland news. Team News and Ticks just hasn't tweeted. What the hell? Oh. Sorry, I'm just checking something here. Oh yeah. Sorry. Best April Fool joke was Klopp saying, the chat goes so quick on this, Liverpool will spend big this summer. Did you not say that yesterday? That doesn't count. Yeah, give the stream a like, it takes 2 seconds. No news on Reece James. Again, I think Scout have got him starting. They do, yeah. Who would you buy instead of Odegaard? Matoma or McAllister? McAllister, I think. Old Mac 10. Is anyone else just tempted to take... Well, would I just take a last minute minus 12? Get Salah in. Get Solanke in. It is a bit tempting, I've got to be honest. We'll get rid of Kane as well. Oh. I'm tempted to make... Will I take a minus 12? No, not having Salah for a double game week just doesn't feel too good to me. How's my team looking? It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. It's either get Salah now or get him... Oh, I don't want to be thinking about this. I felt like I wasn't like that stressed about my... I don't know if Haaland's out. I don't know if Haaland's out. Oh, hold up. Hang on. This can't be an April Fool's. Ah. Hang on, I'm waiting for my Arsenal guy to get back to confirm something for me, to let me know that I can go ahead with it. Worst part about the Haaland story is that any source is going to be called an April Fool's. Yeah, I know. I take a -4. Do I take a -12? Sorry. Seems like I'm FaceTiming Andy. Okay, well, let me preface this by saying this is not an April Fool. This is not an April Fool. As always, I am not going to 100% guarantee you this is correct. Because who knows, right? Stuff can change. You're going to think this is an April Fool. I guarantee it. No, I don't know about Haaland. I do not know about Haaland. I don't think so anyway. I don't think Haaland's... I don't see anything about Haaland. I think if you want to see anything about Haaland, go and check Team News and Tick's Instagram to see if he's put anything up. Okay. Apparently, Saka's not starting today. I'm not even joking. There's not an April Fool. I don't know if he's on the bench. I don't know if he's out. I don't know if it's a long-term injury. I don't know. He might be on the bench. He might start. Hang on. Who's tweeted? Team News and Ticks? I don't see any tweet. Hasn't he started like 70 in a row? Possibly. Look, it's from a good source as always. I'm not going to promise you that's 100% correct because that is absolutely ridiculous news and it's come out of nowhere. You take it for what it is. I'm not going to be responsible for anyone's moves. Team News and Tick said he was in the squad. Missed my super chat. Yeah, sorry, super chats don't show up on here properly. I think Rashford is a safe captain, but worry about minutes if he was injured and the Brighton boys on fire. Honestly, if you're worried about Rashford, go for someone else. Honestly, it's not that big of an issue. He's not like so much better than everyone else that you have to go for him. Team News and Tick said yesterday, Saliba and Eddie out, everything else as usual. Look, you believe what you want to believe. You believe what you want to believe. All I'm saying is, apparently he's not starting. And look, that's such major news. I didn't even really want to say it. Because if this doesn't end up being true, I'm not even going to be on social media today to take the amount of shite that's going to come my way. But that is apparently the case. He could be benched for all I know. Maybe he'll start. I don't know. But it's been pretty good before, so we'll see. Triple captain March, Bruno or Rashford? Well, I'm captain Rashford, so I guess him. I'm still thinking about a -4. I've already sold Saka, so it doesn't really make any difference to me. I was always selling him anyway. I'm thinking about -12, sorry, not a -4. Do I get Salah in? Do I get Salah? I just don't want to get Solanke. I bet Solanke's going to score twice now. I'm going to majorly regret it. I'm just going to stick to the -4, I think. I'm going to stick to the -4. Team news and ticks posted. Okay. If Haaland's benched, that's pretty good because that means he could be back for next week. In which case, I'm sticking to the plan. Oh, he's posted it on Instagram though. He's posted that Haaland's benched, so he's not completely out, but he's benched. Look, all I'm going to say on that Saka, all I'm going to say on that Saka thing, right? I would not make an April Fool's over something that big, with like less than 10 minutes to go of the deadline. I'm never going to guarantee these things are 100% correct, but it's come from someone that's been right before. That's all I'm going to say. You can decide after that. If you don't want to get rid of him because it's too big, it's too late to think about it, that is up to you. If you get rid of him and he starts, that is up to you. If you tweet me after this and he starts and you blame me, I will just block you and I won't even think about it. So that is all there is with Saka. It's huge news. I didn't even want to say it because this is just going to be a shitstorm now until the Arsenal lineup in a few hours. But I also didn't want to not share it because if I didn't share it and then people found out that I knew, then that's just another whole different shitstorm. So I can't win either way. I'm going to get blamed if he starts. I'm going to get blamed that I didn't say it earlier. And if I didn't say it, I get blamed for that as well. So that is it. I did say, I wonder if this is an April Fool's, but guys, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Anyone who thinks I'm lying is... Or this is an April Fool's, has not watched me for long enough. Has not watched me for long enough. Maybe I'm being trolled. Maybe I'm being trolled. But it's come from the same guy that's told me Arsenal stuff before. So we'll see. I'm set with my team. I'm not taking a -12. It's tempting. Basically, I think my moves now come down. I either get Haaland back first or I get Salah back first in a week or two. You told us what you heard and heavily caveated it. Yeah. Okay, apparently Haaland's bench, by the way. If anyone cares about that. I actually feel like the Saka news is way bigger. But apparently he's benched. Loving the spicy language. I'm on my phone. Long story. Long story. I'm so tempted to do a last minute -4. -12. It's so tempting. If I could afford Odegaard to Salah, I would do it, but I have to get 0.7 million, and I don't think there's a good way to do it for my team. It's so tempting though. It's so. I'm literally loading it now. I need 0.7 million. I shouldn't have done Chilwell. I should have done Henry to Chilwell last week. I shouldn't have done Henry to Chilwell. 0.7 million. Oh shit! Hang on. Sorry. Language. I'm stressed now. I'm stressed. The Saka news is out there. That's stressing me out. I want to check that my bench boost is active. It is. My save team button is blank. Let's load another FPL page here. I just 0.7 million. Kane to Solanke. I don't know. I kind of wish Haaland was just ruled out for a couple of weeks. Would have made it so much easier. Are we locked in? No, we're locked in. We're locked in. We're locked in. Not falling for it, kept Saka in. Look, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of hope he does start for all the people that have kept him, but I'm in a lose-lose situation now because it's just lose-lose. It is, because it's 3 hours until that team sheet comes out, and maybe it's wrong. Maybe I've been trolled. I don't know. I'm going to be off my phone this afternoon, I think. I think that's the only way. Ivan, thank you for becoming a member, by the way. Apologies if I missed some super chats. It just doesn't show up that clearly on the phone. By the way, make sure to give it a like if you haven't already. I captain Rashford. My team is as I tweeted. I didn't end up changing it in the end. My bench boost is active. So yeah, basically exactly as I said. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully the stream was okay. Like I said, I'm not held captive. I can walk around. Look, this door, just so you know, this door will open. Look, I'm not. Oh. All right. I actually forgot that I locked it. Hang on, hang on. So I actually locked it so no one disturbed me. I can get out. That door opens. So I can get out. I completely forgot I locked it. Yeah, I'm not trapped. I'm tired. This is the normal stream, look. See, I had all my stuff set up. Laptop, microphone, camera. I have my USB hub, because this stupid laptop's only got one USB. So I've got a USB hub. I was ready. Right, people, I'm gonna go. I'm very tired. I was traveling since like 5:30 yesterday. Thanks for joining me. Sorry it wasn't the normal stream. We will definitely be back to normal next week. It's going to be a long time before I trust anyone else's internet. What was I going to say? I think that's it. Hopefully the Saka news is correct, because I can't be asked with the backlash if it's not. We'll see. And hopefully I don't regret not getting Salah in. I kind of already regret not getting Salah in. Anyway, I'm off. I don't even know how you end these streams, but if I figure it out, enjoy your weekend. And I'll catch you. Oh, by the way, no stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow. Maybe a video on Monday. If not, stuff will start from Tuesday onwards. So I'm not dodging it because of anything that happens this weekend. I'm just not going to be able to stream on Sunday. And Monday, I don't know yet. So we'll see. Anyway, I'm off. I will catch you later. Enjoy your weekend.